Well, gosh, this pandemic thing is confusing, isn't it? Sometimes. That's been a big learning together for all of us, hasn't it? We've been learning how important it is to do things like wash our hands and all of that stuff. But we've also been learning about physical distancing and finding new ways to stay socially connected. We've been using all sorts of different language around it, but basically we've been just trying to find ways to stay connected with each other. And so this week, lots of those things changed. In fact, in the last couple of weeks, things have been changing. We've been opening up more things. We've been able to do more things. We've gone from there's no school, and people are staying home from work, and you have to stay in your house, to we can go places now. Not just essential things, but we can actually go and do stuff. And more places are opening up. And we still have to make sure, though, that we stay apart, unless it's somebody we live with, right? Or our little group of people. When we go into other places, we have to stay apart from people. And so, this past week, we heard that we can open the church again. And some churches are doing that very thing. In fact, some did today and are next week. And that would be great, wouldn't it? We could all come back in the church. We could have church school. The kids could do fun stuff downstairs while the adults sit up here and have a nap. And we could have our lunches and everything afterwards. And wouldn't that be great? We could play outside and we got our church picnic. In fact, this is about the time we would normally have the church picnic, right? Except no, sadly. The thing is, we're allowed to be back in the building, but we can't do some of that stuff that we do. And we've talked about that, and by the way, we're talking about it more this week. But here's one of the things that we've learned. We learn things that are important to us, right? And what things are important to us about how we do this when we come together at church. And one of the things we've learned is the things that are most important to us are the things that bring us together, that bring us closer, right? It's not just a question of sitting in a room and listen to some old guy stand up front and talk. It's the things that we do together. And that is the things like having the lunches after. It is the things like kids being able to be downstairs or in their Sunday school rooms doing great crafts and playing cool games with each other. And not having to worry about what needs to be wiped down before and after and how they can't touch each other. So how are we supposed to play tag? The thing is, one of the things that we love the most is the very thing that we always start with. We love the singing. We like to sing. It's funny how even people who will say, I can't sing, and by the way, everybody can. Even people who say they can't sing, that's the hymns are important songs that we sing. And in fact, the more like make a joyful noise they are, the better, right? We love those kinds of songs. We love the songs about joy. In fact, that song we sang, Make a Joyful Noise, is a song, right? It's one of that, there's 150 of them in the Bible, songs that are really just songs that people used to sing way back when they came to the temple and to even in the early days of the church, they sang the songs. We love our singing. Guess what one of the worst things we can do is, when we gather right now, sharing our germs and stuff. We're not supposed to sing. Because when you sing, your germs are flying everywhere. So especially when we sing songs like Make a Joyful Noise, which is really bright and cheerful. But you know, actually, we don't just sing songs that are happy and joyful, right? We have songs that we sing when we're sad. We have songs that we sing that are about Christmas or Easter. They're about certain stories in the Bible. We have songs that we sing that are about hope. We have songs that we sing that have a message. Songs like, in a minute, we're going to sing a song that was written back in 1968. And to tell you how long ago that was, I was 7 at the time. This is way back in 1968. Father Peter Schultes wrote this song